time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to... Battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Anunoby. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Garland from downtown. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Garland against Brunson. Anunoby for 3. Fires in the triple. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Garland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Anunoby on the wing. He's got 5. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garland looking around. Pass to Mobley. Fires from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Outside Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Anunoby's got 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Garland, the pass to Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Knicks leading by 4. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Garland with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Mitchell, good.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials
matters.
2 minutes.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Garland. He's scoreless. Pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. New York leading by 3. Towns a screen on Mobley. Here's Brunson outside. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Here's Garland. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Mobley grabs the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. He shoots it. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brunson against Garland. That three's off the mark. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for New York. 8 points. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. Now here's Mobley. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And an Obi for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's a Kiki. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson. Outside McBride. Here's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep three-point land. Jerome, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Anunoby for 3. Drills it from deep. And Anunoby's got 11 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Okiki. That's good on the jumper. Okiki's got his first 2 points. New York leading by 4. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by New York on the other end. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8.
From Evan Mobley.
New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. 4-3. McBride can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. This one for 3. Pass to Okiki. The Knicks pull it in.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Shot's good by Hart.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on.
Here's Jerome. Up up and in on the layup. Jerome's gotten his first basket of the night.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to McBride. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3. Jerome, no good. Knicks leading by 5. Hart finds Anunoby. Fires the 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers shooting poorly, just 30% so far. And Mitchell with the slam.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Pass to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Anunoby's got 14. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Knocks it down from distance.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Now here's McBride. Still without a bucket. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okiki. From the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Anunoby. And here's Hart. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. And now a 5-point Knick lead. Up in time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
The Cavaliers, 28.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Achua in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's McBride. Misses the 3. Cavaliers trail by 5. There's the triple. Merrill, that's good.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
New York shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Achua. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Achua's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Pass to Hunter. Thompson outside. Now Strus. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion, in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave their whole power on the floor. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Hunter passes to Strus. Here's Jerome. Outside Hunter. And it's Cleveland with another. Here's Brunson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Payne. The three is up. Cavaliers with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Strus finds Thompson. Here's Jerome. Defended by Payne. Outside Strus. Launches it. Offensive board. Merrill outside. Fires for three. Here's Thompson. And finally they hit one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Jerome passes to Hunter. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Terrific timing by Towns. He's right there to collect the ball and slam it down.
Jerome passes to Thompson. And here's Strus outside. Merrill left side. From outside the arc. Strus with the bucket. Strus has got 8. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Brunson taking his time here. McBride passes to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
43-42.
Outside Hunter. Thompson, a screen on Achua. Elbow shot. Hunter can't get it to go. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Back to Brunson. Towns is screen on Strus. Open shot from Brunson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Cavaliers leading. The 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Cavaliers lead 46.
And here's Merrill.
45.
Thompson outside. Pass to Strus. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Strus has got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Max Strus getting it done for Cleveland. Absolutely. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got DeAndre Hunter, Ty Jerome is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Buries it from 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And it's Brunson again missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 1. Merrill outside. From deep. Cleveland again missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. From deep, Mitchell. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And he's going for the lob. Poke loose.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss it.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. Mobley with it. Back to Okoro. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. And another miss by Cleveland. Knicks leading by 3. Now Anunoby. Allen defending. Here's the 3. Anunoby can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've got nothing to go so far in the 4th. They're 0 for 6. Mitchell with the ball. Brunson defending. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Towns way outside. The rebound by Allen. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Garland. And he drains the quick shot.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days. So, look, why not shoot it and make it?
Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Pass to Allen. Top of the key. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Knicks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. And that one's good. Brunson.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Garland, pass to Mitchell. Over Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns is... 3-pointer. They get it back. There's a minute 17 left in the final quarter. Outside Mitchell. Left side Garland. Cleveland again missing. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes a 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Hart with a screen on Garland. Fades. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
And here's New York now. They're on a 17-4 run. All by himself. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
From deep three-point land. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. So New York wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak beat.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Suggs. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. There's the 3. And it's Suggs missing. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Knicks lead 3-0.
Suggs with the ball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he gets it to go.
No doubt Brunson committed to getting his rhythm. He wants to be a provider on the scoreboard.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Suggs has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Magic. Brunson finds Hart. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And that one, no good to start him off for the night. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bridges for 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And here's Brunson following the 3-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 1:43 left to play in the first. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Here's Bridges. Knocks down the step-back J. Bridges has got 5.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Back to Suggs. Stolen by Brunson. Bridges finds Anunoby. Hits the 3-point bomb. 10 points for him.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
17-11.
Here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brunson with a clean look. Offline from the top of the key.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. He gets that one.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And here's Brunson outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Now Suggs, outside Carter, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
Mikal Bridges out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Here's McBride. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Suggs has got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And the Magic with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. The tray. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Offline with his 3. For New York, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. That shot wide open.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Magic lead, 21-19.
Suggs looking around. Kept alive Orlando. And then Carter with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so it's New York with it. The Magic getting the bucket.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wasted no time on that one. And now a 7-point Magic lead.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Towns finds Anunoby. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Banchero was screened for Suggs. Rebounded by Hart.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Magic leading by 5. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Banchero's got his first 2 points. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Suggs after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. From downtown, and that one's good. Suggs has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
Yes, that goes in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now, here's Suggs. 19 points in the game. He can't get that one to fall. Wagner against Anunoby. Fires the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Magic leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Caldwell Pope That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Black. Also Anthony out there. And it's De Silva in at the 3 slot.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
And here is Anthony. Payne grabs the board.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Look, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Anthony kicks to Black. Pass to Isaac. Here's Black. Top of the key jumper, no good. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Pass to Payne. This one for 3. The rebound by Batadze. Orlando leading by 7. Isaac outside. Here's Batadze. Brunson covering. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. Misses the 3. Magic have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. 2 of 8. The 3 from Anthony. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Brunson surveying the D. And the Knicks miss again. The Magic have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Black kicks to Anthony. Isaac a screen on Robinson. Anthony nowhere around. Here's Isaac. Lays it up and banks it in. Isaac's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backcourt, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Here's Brunson, plenty of space. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Here's Black. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson outside. Another shot. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Robinson.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Out to the right wing. Here's Black. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Black's got 5 points now this quarter. Brunson against Anthony. Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss. Anthony taking his time here. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Robinson is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Payne in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson with it, and it's Carter picking him up. The shot's good from Brunson.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
53-43.
Now, here's Suggs. Lets it go from the wing. The shot missing. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
The Magic shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. That one good for 2. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Wagner passes to Carter. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
46. Here's Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Payne. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Magic leading by 9.
49.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Tucker. Payne with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. Anunoby, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Cameron Payne. Took him no time at all on that one. That gives him a double-double in this one. 12 points and 10 rebounds. From deep, Brunson. The deep three by Brunson.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
61-54.
For three, Caldwell Pope. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 9.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Suggs against Brunson. And again, it's New York.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. He can't get that one. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Brunson. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nerves never show through. Brunson is calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Carter with a screen on Bridges. Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. Towns with the steal. Anunoby in the corner. Shoots over Wagner. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Magic lead, 66-61.
Wagner on the wing. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Brunson, here we go. So the Magic win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
group of passers on each side. They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Allen with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Attacking immediately. Caldwell Pope fires the moment he finds his angle.
Garland against Suggs. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell. Gets to the corner and hits it.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Suggs surveys the D. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Now here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Wagner with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Tipped! And they get it back. Allen, the pass to Garland. He takes it in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 5. Carter can't get it to go. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And Mobley throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Garland with the ball. He's covered by Suggs. With the teardrop. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Garland. It's all knotted up.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. For 3, Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. Allen with a screen on Wagner. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Carter. No made baskets yet. The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner outside. Suggs finds Wagner. Fires the three. And that's good. Contavious Caldwell-Pope for three. 9 points in the game. Allen in the high post. Oh, got a piece of it. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Magic. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Setting the floor for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Takes the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jerome. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Tremendous effort from Suggs on the fast break. Tell you, it's not easy to keep up with him.
Jerome on the wing. Cleveland again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He's rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's Mobley, defended by Wagner. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Three-pointer. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Carter, that's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Jerome, that's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The three. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Jerome attacking. Pass to Mobley. This one for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. Here's Carter. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Mitchell. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro outside. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Okoro's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Outside Carter. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. Here's Mitchell. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Hits the trifecta. Caldwell-Pope's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell-Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
The three from Suggs. And another three for Orlando.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Suggs. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Merrill in for Mitchell.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And here's Strus outside. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic leading by 5. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Anthony. Second shot opportunity. Pass to De Silva. Now Anthony. 5 on the clock. Picked by Isaac. Puts it up. Anthony misses. Jerome on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that
foul. He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Strus drops them both. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Sam Merrill. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. For 3, Anthony. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Jerome. And it's all tied up. Jerome's got 6 points.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Pass to Black. Cuts off the pass. Merrill into the lane for the lead. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Strus. From the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And it's good for 2. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Jerome. He has 6. Hunter the screen. Down low. Out to Thompson. Outside Strus. 6 to shoot. For 3. It's hauled in by Black.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
For 3, Anthony knocks it down from distance. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that 3-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian 3-point shooter.
Pass to Merrill. Back to Jerome. Merrill outside. From downtown. Outside Strus. Lets the three fly. Orlando with the rebound. Anthony with it. He's got 5. Pass to Isaac. Here's Batase. Anthony outside. Isaac outside. He puts up a 3. No good that time. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Jerome. From deep. It's hauled in by Black. 1:44 left in the third quarter.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Cleveland again missing. Anthony outside. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer. Anthony's got 8 points.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
And here's Hunter from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Deflected. Strus the pass to Jerome.
Black is first. First team foul.
59 seconds left in the third. Can they get it? And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Orlando leading by 3. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Great look, but off the mark. The Cavaliers shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Thompson finds Strus. And here's Hunter. Nice move. That shot is off. Great D that time from Banchero. The Magic have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Suggs, no good. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And a deep 3 from Garland. Offensive rebound, and they recover it. No good there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Magic out in front. They're up by 3. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their fight.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Time right there. Big time.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Offensive board. Carter. Over to the left wing. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. From outside, Mitchell is good.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Now Mitchell. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Allen, the pass to Mobley, out to Garland, and that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe. You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The three from Mitchell knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Suggs finds Wagner. Beyond the arc. He's rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Allen, pass to Garland. Now here's Mitchell. To take the lead. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
And it's good. 2 points.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Donovan Mitchell taking 3 shots.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Garland against Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on Garland. Suggs, no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Magic trail by 3. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Puts up a 3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Wagner for 3. And connects from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Wagner for 3. It's kept alive.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mobley outside. Misses the tray. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it fake. Kinda like the view with the dice and me and top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak be back in the kiss. Let
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the New York starting five. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from outside. Mobley against Hart. And here's Strus for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mobley misses. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Brunson surveying the D. Shoots the 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Mobley wide open. The Knicks pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges outside. The kick out to Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Mitchell passes to Strus. One-on-one fast break. A baseline J, and that one drops for him. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
Yeah, he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Bridges kicks to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 8.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot. Bridges misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And so it's the New York. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Hart is out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant times. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And again, New York turns it over. Cavaliers ball. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Jerome passes to Mitchell for the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brunson, and he can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Lets it go from deep, and that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Such a wide open look. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Okiki's checked in for Cleveland. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Out to Bridges. Over Mitchell. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Robinson. Bridges has got his 2nd basket. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
3-pointer. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here.
Blocking foul called on Jalen Brunson. His first team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Jerome. Lets it go with the 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. That's on Jalen Brunson. Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. Releases. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. That's 12 points here for Jalen Brunson. Jerome passes to Okiki. The quick look, no good that time.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Sinks the triple. Jerome's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
And Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Robinson finds Tucker. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. To the inside, and Robinson throws it down.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Mitchell passes to Okeke. Pass to Jerome. From past the arc, another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Here's Okeke. And another 3 for Cleveland. Brunson right side. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. A 3 ball. That one doesn't drop. And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 5. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Thompson is out there with Hunter. Then it's Sam Merrill. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Knicks trail by 3. For the tie. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Jerome. Hunter finds Thompson. Shoots it. And there's Hunter on the assist by Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
McBride's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Merrill can't hit. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Payne gets a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jerome passes to Merrill. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Towns kicks to Payne. Over Hunter. Here's Towns, and again it's New York.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Jerome passes to Strus. Goes up on the wing, and he gets the bucket. Strus has got 5 points now this quarter.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Towns a screen on Strus and stolen by Hunter. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And the ball goes out of bounds and last touch by Strus.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Here's McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Payne. Shoots the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The wide open shot from Strus. Drills the three-pointer. Strus has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland. All sorts of time. Towns the pass to McBride. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. It's stolen. Pass to Hunter. Fires from the wing. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Knicks trail by 4. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. He had a nice open look right there. McBride's got 8 points. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Jerome, no good. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Now, here's Achua. He's covered by Thompson. Shamet knocks down the 3 ball. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Cleveland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And that one's good. Hunter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Towns the screen. From outside the arc, McBride's shot is off. And so it's Max Strus making things happen for Cleveland. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Cordy in at the 5.
Now this, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Anunoby, good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson outside. And the Knicks good for 2.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Nobody near Allen. Again, the Cavaliers score.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Anunoby. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for New York.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Pass to Hukporti. Back to Brunson. Here's Hukporti. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson finds Bridges. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Hukporti. Garland against Brunson. It's over Garland. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 20 points.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
A good look for Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley! Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Hukporti. And the shot no good, a bit short.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Fires for 3. Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Cavs.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Brunson, no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Garland the pass to Mobley from the arc. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. New York's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. It's over Garland. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Brunson. He drains the quick shot. He's got 22.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
For 3, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
From deep, Brunson. Up again. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And they're running. Hart, no good. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. The putback offline. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
The three ball drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shoots. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, with no one's on you, great shot there.
With a step back. And that's good for two. Brunson's got 5.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And so here is Orlando after the basket by New York. And Caro no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pulls it from the corner. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Orlando has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Anunoby for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Carter, a screen on Hart. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Brunson against Suggs. Brunson passes to Anunoby. That doesn't go either for Anunoby. The Magic shooting 43% to get this one underway. Wagner finds Carter. Suggs with it. Back to Carter. The 3 from Banchero. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Anunoby on the wing. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Anunoby. Orlando leading. Suggs, the pass to Carter. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Anunoby for 3. On target from range. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Here's Suggs. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
For New York, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. From deep three-point land. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Banchero. Off target with the open look.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And Carroll passes to Suggs. And stolen by Brunson. Bridges outside. Pulls up on the wing. And he makes it.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The three from Suggs. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Knicks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing.
On the floor for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the 4. Hart with a screen on Suggs. Brunson, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Carter finds Ben Carroll. Kept alive. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Suggs against Brunson. Wing shot on the way. Orlando with the rebound. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. Got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Here's Brunson outside. And again, the Knicks missing. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Wagner. There's the 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Brunson. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Here's Hart. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Suggs finds Wagner. 4-3. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 3. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Towns passes to Hart. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's an 8-point Knick lead.
And how about Brunson? Just fighting to get inside, fighting for the board, and then fighting for 2 more points.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 5. New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Hart with a screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Ben Carroll's got his 6th rebound on the night. Let's go with a 3. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Knicks leading by 6. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Anunoby for 3. Here's Brunson. And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Gary Harris out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Gogo Batadze. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. For 3, Anthony knocks down the triple.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's McBride. It's rebounded by Batadze. Magic trail by 6. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Knicks leading by 6. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Anthony with a bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Pass to Shamet. Here's McBride. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Black. 3-pointer, no good. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. McBride can't get it to go. Magic trail by 10. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Isaac. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What impressive body control from Isaac. Looking strong and composed on these difficult finishes.
The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Shamet. Orlando grabs the miss. For 3, Anthony. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Achua passes to Shamet. Back to Achua. Outside Payne. Screen by Robinson. The 3-ball. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Achua.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Isaac with a screen on Payne. Anthony with a bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Payne. Off the left rim and out.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Pass to Isaac. On the wing, Anthony. Isaac with a screen on Payne. Achua with a rebound. Knicks leading by 8. Left side, McBride. It's stolen. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Fires in the triple.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And here's Payne outside. De Silva with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Here's Anthony. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top. Here's De Silva. McBride covers. Sends it home from three-point land. De Silva's got 6. The Knicks with the lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Left side Achua. Payne against Anthony. Pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Now here's McBride. Lets it fly. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Achua is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's De Silva. And he hits it to tie the game. New York shooting at 45% of the game so far. And here's Payne outside. Orlando grabs the miss. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. A line change here for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Suggs surveys the D to take the lead. And the layup is good.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Towns finds Brunson. Outside Anunoby. To halt the run. The kick out to Brunson. From downtown. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Brunson's got 25 points.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Here's Suggs. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Brunson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Hart. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The three from Banchero. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Towns. It's Hart on the wing. No good with the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Counted from distance. 19 points in the game.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
And here's Brunson from the arc. New York again can't hit. Magic leading by 3. Here's Banchero. There's a minute 59 left in the game. Carter can't get it to go. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. The 3 is up. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
The 3 from Suggs. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Banchero. He buries it from 3. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Magic. Now Banchero. Pass to Carter. The 3 from Suggs. Laces one from 3.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Stolen by Carter. And foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Orlando Magic, number 23.
Pass to De Silva. Shoots over Anunoby. They grab their own miss. Caldwell Pope for 3. And no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Towns, the rebound by Carter. Here's Suggs. Fires from way outside. So the Magic win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak beat back in the beer. Let him run, let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla. Let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla.
Defense looking for answers. this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Caldwell Pope on the wing. The three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Off on the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
For three, Mitchell. Another three for Cleveland.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Garland against Suggs. The turnaround. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the tape. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Banchero. The 9-point run. Here's Okoro. From outside, off the mark. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Launches it. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Wagner outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's good for 2.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And finished off by Banchero.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Up top, Garland. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Garland against Suggs. For 3, Mitchell. Carter pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Puts it up. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. For three, Caldwell Pope. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And then Allen slams it in.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here is Suggs. The tray. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the one spot. For three, Mitchell. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
And it's Carter missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Allen. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Suggs. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Banchero looking around. And finished off by Banchero.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Jerome passes to Mobley for the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Suggs has got 5 now. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Jerome, no good. Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Banchero left side. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Here's Okoro. And the space there, but it's offline.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, Okoro, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. A kick out to Mobley. Banchero against Mitchell. Clock at 4. Pass to Jerome. Oh, good on the triple. The Magic trail by 4. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Motor finds Caldwell-Pope. Banchero outside. And the layup falls. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. Now Suggs. He's got 5. A second chance effort. De Silva. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
The Magic shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 5. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Mobley's got 7 points.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
De Silva with the bucket.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Nobody near Allen. Misses the wing J. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Good on the triple.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okoro. Three-pointer. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Beyond the arc. De Silva. No good. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Here's De Silva from beyond the arc and then some. 12 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from... They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Gary Harris is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Vitanze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Anthony. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Jerome, covered by Anthony. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Here's Jerome. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jerome's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And Isaac throws it down.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Here's Jerome. He has 5. The 3 from Strus. He doesn't hit that one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Anthony kicks to Isaac. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Now it's It's a 5-point Orlando lead.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming. The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac, over Hunter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Jerome, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anthony up on top. Isaac outside. No good on the three. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after Jonathan Isaac's three-pointer that didn't go. A three from Strus. Drains it from beyond the arc. Strus has got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Isaac. The Magic again can't hit. And here's Cleveland. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Merrill gets the bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Anthony taking his time here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Jerome, following the bucket by Orlando. Back to Merrill. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Strus with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so here's Cleveland after Cole Anthony missed from long range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Harris. Isaac outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Isaac's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Now, here's Strus. He's got 6. Pass to Anthony. Fires from way outside. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cleveland ahead as they end the third quarter on a 14-5 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro into the small forward position.
Substitution on the court.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Shoots. Rebound by the Magic. Here's De Silva. And it's off from three-point range. For 3, Mitchell. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's good from long range.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to De Silva. Fades and shoots. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Suggs against Garland. The shot, no good. Cleveland leading by 6. There's the triple. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, another 3 for Cleveland.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Over Suggs. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Garland dishes to Allen. Here's Mobley. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 9. Stolen by Okoro. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
1:53 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's De Silva. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Suggs with the steal. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Mitchell a screen on Suggs. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. De Silva, no good.
Well, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a 4th quarter he's going to want to remember.
Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Suggs, and that one's good, Mitchell.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Pass to De Silva. Takes a 3. The deep 3 from Mitchell. Can't drop the tough 3-pointers. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but